Los Angeles Chargers. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway in Southern California. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Here's Johnny Hekker now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And it's fielded at the 34. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. He's got room at the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first down, it's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they do.
Touchdown! Austin Eckler from 10 yards out. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, Last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, 27 yards.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
An extra quarterback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He gets it to Thomas.
Finding room at midfield.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Mayfield's throw complete there to Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
That pass complete to Moore.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And this time he is in.
Christian McCaffrey
punching it in from a yard away.
And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
Take it in at the 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Herbert throws complete to Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Again, Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Justin Herbert scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing is working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Right where they set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Thomas has got it, complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Mayfield. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the 1st half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Buying time to his left. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the play. First down, Panthers.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Got his man, Robbie Anderson.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Mayfield looks to throw.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Christian McCaffrey
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Steps away to his left. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Going back to Allen. He's got him again.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. On 1st down, Justin Herbert got his man. It's Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. It's Eckler again, and he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Herbert on first down now. They'll find Everett there, complete. Down inside the 10.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 times.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Justin Herbert
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Again, 13 yards. First down, Carolina.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, Mayfield.
Will find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They go quickly here out to Moore. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mayfield.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
This is McCaffrey on the give. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas.
Mayfield's pass complete to Thomas. A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the...
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 on a Charger TD. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Asante Samuel Jr. on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 30-yard line.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Mayfield now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 on a Charger TD. Well, it's Hopkins now for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
It's the score.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turns.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Carolina. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Taken at about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 50, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of it. That's just who they are.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And the
Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. They're going to pass here with Herbert. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this one too low.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And Allen's got it.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
And as this defense walks off the field,